What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I'm here to bring to you my takeaway and analysis video for this week's game versus Rutgers. And first of all, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the game, whether you felt that this game proved anything. Let me know whether you were impressed with how Michigan played. Let me know whether you felt that this was nothing. It was just Rutgers, and it didn't really matter. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. Personally, in my opinion, if you watch my previous video where I said just compete, that was all that I was looking to see from this team. We basically got punched in the gut. It's like you're in middle school and the school bully walks up to you and just punches you in the stomach and takes your lunch money. That's how I felt that we were against Wisconsin. And all I wanted to see is whether or not we would just still be, feeling the effects from that punch in the gut, or whether or not we'd actually get out there and compete and show that we're a team to be reckoned with, or at least we're a team that should be competing for a Big Ten championship. I know from that one loss, everyone, as I said before, has jumped off the bandwagon. Everyone's down on Michigan. Everyone thinks that the season is over. And in all honesty, when you look at it, Michigan has only got one loss. So the whole season, the whole schedule is still in front of us. If we are able to turn things around and actually play up to our potential and win out, then we still have an opportunity to do everything that we want to do. It's all there right in front of us. We just have to execute and play much better. So this game, to me, was just like a buffer game. It was a game to allow us to take out some frustration, a chance to play better, to work on things, and just try and iron out whatever issues that we have. And one of the things that I noticed that was a big difference, and I don't understand why this wasn't done at the beginning of the season or why we're just doing this now, was the whole Josh Gaddis thing where he's down on the sidelines. Now, they made a huge emphasis of this during the game, saying that this is where he felt more comfortable, this is where he'd like to be, in with the players, showing his emotion, yada, yada, yada. And I'm thinking to myself, if that was his preference, and that's what he preferred to do, and that's where he excels, why in God's green earth was he up in the booth for the first few games? I don't understand that. So, I don't know if that really makes a difference. Like I said, it was Rutgers, so take all that with a grain of salt. I don't know. But the players did play with a little bit more passion, a little bit more more energy. Now, part of that obviously is from playing at home. And I don't know how we're going to fix that issue, because it seems like playing at home doesn't seem to be the issue. We seem to play with a certain amount of energy. We play obviously much better, but historically, every time I see Michigan in the white unis, I get nervous, because the way we play at home versus the way we play on the road, it's just like night and day. So I don't think we're going to go through another, at least I hope not anyways, another instance where we get embarrassed like we did with Wisconsin. But we still have another game at Penn State, and Penn State just hammered Maryland 59-0. So I don't know how that's going to work out. And they went on the road and did that. So Michigan has a lot to take care of as far as the their whole scheme of things going. They played much better this game. And like I said, it is Rutgers, but it seemed like there was a little bit more plays in. There was actually some plays in space. There was actually some speed in space plays. Um, like there was a play where it was almost like a wide receiver screen, but it wasn't. It was really like a kind of a swing pass to Donovan Peoples-Jones, and just allowed him to use his athletic ability to get like 17 yards on like a 1 yard throw. But I hadn't seen any of that up until this point. All it had been is just the same lackadaisical, boring plays, nothing. And we actually played with a little bit more tempo, which was a thing that I didn't understand either. It's like you're supposed to be having this high up tempo offense, but you're taking forever to run a play, so you might as well just huddle. I don't know what's the point of doing no huddle and then taking like 25, 30 seconds to run your play. So we saw a little bit more tempo with the offense this game. So it's encouraging. It's a step in the right direction. Hopefully we'll see more of that next week because we're going to have a big test with Iowa coming in. And Iowa just played the team that we just played. I'm not going to say just played, but played on week 1, Middle Tennessee State, and absolutely smashed them. Nothing close to what our game was. I mean, we were 40-21. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they won 48-3 or something like that, or 42-3, 48-3, something like that. So maybe I'll chalk that up to being the first game, but they smashed that team a lot better than we did. So that's concerning. Very, very concerning. Defense played a little bit better, but it is Rutgers once again. So I don't know whether that's just that they played better or just that Rutgers is that bad. I'm going to say it's a bit of both, because Rutgers is really a bad team. I thought we were undisciplined. Rutgers is way worse than us. Bad penalties, just a lack of talent. So, and one thing I did find funny, well, I mean, he did say you want to play closer to home, but the quarterback for Rutgers turned down a scholarship from Michigan to play at Rutgers. I found that to be hilarious. But they did say that the guy wanted to play closer to home, so I'm going to give him a pass on that part of it. But to turn down any other school to play for Rutgers is hilarious. But overall, the team played much better. They played more inspired. They didn't look like a team that just got smashed. And we're going to need every bit of that for next week's game against Iowa. Like I said, Iowa it's coming in, being Middle Tennessee State, just absolutely smashing them when we couldn't do it. So obviously, I'm going to make a video about my predictions about that sometime early the following week. But it was encouraging to see our team, except for Shea Patterson with the interception, at least we didn't fumble. Nope, at least we didn't lose a fumble. I'll say that much. We still ended up fumbling the ball, but we didn't lose it. Shea did throw a pick, and that was just from him not getting enough on a throw, underthrowing one of his wide receivers. So he's got to work on that. He looked a little bit sharper this game, making a lot of nice throws, but he still has a tendency to underthrow his receivers, and that's why there was an interception. It should have been a touchdown. I mean, Nico had the guy beat, and he just underthrew him. And there was a couple of other throws, like there was one in the end zone where Ronnie Bell had the guy beat, but he was able to recover and knock the ball out of his hands, and we had to settle for a field goal. That should have been a touchdown if Shea had enough on his throw. So I think that's one of the issues that we're going to have to contend with is Shea's arm is just, it's not there. He has his weakness is those long to intermediate throws. He just doesn't have enough on the football, and it allows the defenders to recover. He's underthrowing a lot of people, and when that interception was the case, the touchdown that Ronnie Bell should have had was another case. So I don't know how we deal with that, but I was encouraged to see us compete. That's all I really wanted to see us come out there and not lay an egg, not a struggle, but to go out and absolutely dominate a team that we're supposed to absolutely dominate. So at least I'm happy to see that. Now, how is that going to translate to the rest of the season? I don't know, but it's a start. Sometimes you need to be humbled in order to get to where you need to be. And maybe that's what this team needed in order to get them going. I don't know. Because I think going into the season, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong about this. But I think that these guys have been hearing about how great they were and how they're the best team in the Big Ten and they're the team that's supposed to be winning the Big Ten and everything like that. And, you know, I think they've been drinking that Kool-Aid and really weren't living up to their expectations. And they need to get punched in the mouth. Maybe this will wake them up, and maybe this will be the loss and the way that we lost was what it'll take for this team to wake up and start to play better. So hopefully that's the case. We're going to need every bit of motivation in these next few games because the easy part of the schedule is over with. So it's showtime. We got Iowa, then we got Illinois, then we got, if I'm not mistaken, then we go on the road to Penn State. So that's going to be difficult. Then I think right after Penn State, we got Notre Dame at home. So it's showtime. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully that loss motivated us, got us, it jump-started us. We were dead on the table, and they came in with the paddles and just kick-started our heart and got us going again. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. But like I said, the everything is in front of us. We just have to take care of business. We have to just win these games out and play with the energy and the passion of a team that wants to get it done. That's really what all that it boils down to. We're not going to just come out and be lazy and lethargic and have slow starts. We have to jump out to quick starts and play like a team that has everything on the line. So hopefully that'll happen. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to go into the details of the game. Like I said, I would just be wasting my time. It's Rutgers. So for me to say, oh, well, we did this or we did that, it's Rutgers. So did they do good? I don't know. Is it just because it's Rutgers? I don't know. So I'm not going to get into the details of that. Just know that they played a much more inspired game. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment in the comment section below, like I said earlier, about how you felt about the game. And, try to share this video with as many people as possible. And if you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe to the channel and help to get this community to grow even faster and bigger than it is right now. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, go blue.